It doesn't arrive all at once. It gathers. At first, it feels distant, almost curious. A change in the air you can't explain, but you notice all the same. The world still looks familiar. The path still stretches forward. The grass still moves with the wind. But something has begun to shift. Storms like this don't announce themselves. They never do. The sky starts to rearrange itself, slowly, deliberately, as if deciding where to place its weight. From a distance, it's beautiful, too beautiful to fear. Clouds rise higher than they should. Edges sharpen. Movement becomes organized. This is not chaos. This is preparation. A supercell is not a single storm. It is a system. Warm air climbing, cold air pressing down, a balance that shouldn't hold, but does. It feeds on contrast, on tension, and as it grows, the land beneath it changes too. Sound carries differently. The wind loses its direction. The light shifts, not darker, just wrong. The path ahead no longer feels inviting, but turning back feels worse. Every step feels justified, until it doesn't. Inside the storm, time behaves strangely. Moments stretch. Decisions hesitate. The sky begins to rotate, so slowly you might convince yourself it isn't happening at all. But it is. Supercells create their own rules. They don't rage. They continue. Pressure builds, not felt all at once, but everywhere. Something vast moves overhead, unaware, unconcerned. The storm doesn't chase you. It doesn't need to. It simply becomes the only place left to be. Rain begins without warning, heavy, sudden. The ground darkens, the path disappears, the grass bends low, no longer whispering, now warning. This is the moment people remember later, the point they realize they stayed too long. There is no center inside a supercell, no edge you can reach in time, only motion, only escalation. Rotation tightens, the sky lowers itself closer to the earth. What began as wonder becomes scale, what felt distant becomes immediate, and still, it keeps growing. By the time you understand what you're standing beneath, the system is already complete. It doesn't matter how carefully you move, or how quickly. The storm has already chosen its direction. This is not a spectacle, not a warning. This is nature operating at a scale that does not recognize intention. The wind screams from one side. The sky fractures. The world narrows to sound. Motion. Survival. And somewhere beneath it all, on a path that no longer leads anywhere, a single figure keeps moving, forward or back or nowhere. When the storm finally passes, there is no record of what it took with it, only altered ground and silence, and the question left hanging in the air, or was he simply too small to be remembered?